In late October 2016, a family outside Marion, Kentucky experienced one of the most destructive rural encounters ever reported. Their small farm was torn apart overnight by something of immense strength and intelligence. By morning, the family found 20 chickens dead, their cow's neck broken, fences ripped apart, and the east side of the barn crushed inward. Windows of the farmhouse were shattered, the roof above the porch was caved in, and claw marks gouged deep into the siding. The attack only ended when two loud calls echoed from the woods beyond the pasture, followed by furious, guttural roars that sounded like a violent argument between enormous living things. The Miller family lived on a modest 50-acre property 3 miles outside town. The area was surrounded by forested hills and crisscrossed by shallow creeks. James Miller, his wife Carla, and their 2 teenage sons raised chickens, a dairy cow, and a few goats. They were used to coyotes and the occasional black bear wandering near their property, but what happened that night went far beyond any known animal behavior. The day started out as usual. James spent the afternoon repairing a fence line that ran along the tree edge of the lower pasture. He noticed a sour, musky odor drifting on the breeze from the woods. It was strong and unpleasant. He thought a deer might have died nearby. That evening he mentioned it to his wife over dinner. She said she had smelled the same thing earlier near the chicken coop, but brushed it off. By nightfall, the boys went to bed early. Around 11:30 p.m., the dogs began barking. Not their normal alarm, but a panicked, deep-throated bark that didn't stop. Carla looked out the kitchen window and saw the barnyard motion light flicker on, casting a dull cone of yellow across the ground. She saw nothing at first, then the silhouette of something large moved past the edge of the light, fast and low. James grabbed his flashlight and stepped out onto the porch. The air smelled strongly of that same foul stink, thicker now, almost choking. The dogs had gone silent. He took a few steps off the porch, scanning the yard. Then came the first sound, a deep, rolling growl that made his chest vibrate. It came from near the barn. He froze, listening. Another sound followed, a heavy thud against wood, then another, like something slamming into the side of the barn. He yelled for the dogs, but they didn't come. He heard wood splintering and a high, terrified squealing. The goats. He ran back inside and grabbed his rifle from the rack by the door. When he came out again, the barn door was shaking violently, as if something inside was trying to burst through. The moment he reached the yard, the door exploded outward. Boards flew in all directions. Something massive stood silhouetted against the dim light inside.